Alright, we want to give people a chance to get in. Alright, we're going to get this thing started. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope all is well. So I just want to share a little bit about what we'll be working on today, but also want to kind of share with you what I'm doing. So as some of you know, I've been doing comics and trying to release comics and different things like that. And so what I wanted to do was I really wanted to give you something that you would appreciate, something that you would grow with, and a chance to kind of believe in me, so to speak. But I don't want you to not get something out of it. So here's what we're doing. I am doing little small sketch cards, about yay big. They're like baseball card sized, good card stock, vellum board type setups. And then basically what it is that they are going to be characters, either OCs or cartoon characters, comic book characters, movie characters. Although with movie characters, I'm not going to be trying to go in and draw like portraits of them. It'd be more like caricatures at best. So like if you say I want a picture of Harry Potter, that's fine. I can do Harry Potter, but it's not going to necessarily look like Daniel Radcliffe. So that kind of gives you an idea. But anyway, so my goal in this is to kind of show you what I'm starting with, and then just me having fun coloring it. Uh, Even though you won't get a colored version of it for $5, it will be pen and ink. So I just want to let you know that. Basically, it's $5 for the picture itself, and then it's $2 to ship it. The reason why the $2 for shipping is because I have to get a bunch of little plastic sleeve holders, so that way I can make sure that your card comes to you and it's not messed up, it's not bent up. I don't want to just throw a piece of vellum into an envelope and send it out. I want to make sure it's good and sturdy. So that way when you get it, it's good, it's wonderful, it looks good for you, and you can enjoy it. You can put it somewhere in your room if you want to, hang it up, however you want to do it. So that's what I'm going with. So we're going to go ahead and go into the artwork that I'm doing today, and so I'll let you see it. So here that is. It's Aang, ladies and gentlemen. Aang, the last avatar, or the last airbender, rather, not the last avatar, because obviously there's been a few avatars, at least two, we have series for. So anyway, I'm going to get this thing on the road, and we're going to do some. I want to go ahead and let me do something real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get this up in front of me. I just need to, can I shrink it? Yep, I'll shrink it. And that way I make sure I got everything in there. There we go. And hopefully I will do that, but it won't mess this up. Okay, good. Alright. So I'm going to do some work here. First things first, I'm just going to darken up the image of it. I need to kind of crop it, don't I? I'm going to crop it just to get it to be a little bit cut off part of that top part. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do there. Stop that. Shrink it down. There we go. That's what I needed. A little bit of there. Just to bring it down a bit. Okay. Kind of checking and double checking myself here as I go. Alright, I'm going to make that line art a little bit cleaner. Do the crop. Then I will go in and do a bit of there we go. Let's tighten up those blacks a little bit. Let's pop that a bit. Add auto tone. We'll go in and do auto contrast. We'll then go in and do level. You better see what's going on. So that is, let's see if we can take out some of that lighter There we go. That looks better. And there we go. So we'll keep it going there. Alright, if you're in here, let me know you're in here. Say something to me. I appreciate it. So go ahead and get this link up there. And let's clear that. Let's create a new layer under it. Let's put this here. And let's make this a modified layer so that way I can color under there. So now we'll go here. And I will place this in so that way I can grab some stuff here. So I will go ahead and place this on the outskirts. There's not a whole lot that I need to tell. Let's go ahead and select the inverse of that so that way I can get everything else. And we will go ahead and color this up. So we'll go here at the bottom. I need to get a good gray in there somewhere, so we're going to gray it out a bit. Alright, so let's get a good size paintbrush on that so I can kind of go ahead and color this in. That way we can know what we're doing here. Because this cape kind of goes back a ways. So make sure to block this stuff out there the best I can. And how y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope all's going well for this Sunday afternoon / Sunday evening. And continue to go through. Okay. I see it's got a viewer, but I don't see any comments. If you're in here, it'd be cool to hear from you. Let me know who you are so that way I can say hello to you officially. So this is Aang. Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite animated shows. As a matter of fact, on Conversations About ... we've had a few conversations about season 1 and season 2. It's in the wrong blend mode. Should be in normal. There we go. Kind of messed me up a little bit. It's like, why is this not working right? And it was multiplying over itself. Go ahead and fill him in there real nice and clean. I'll clean up what I need to clean up here later. Get the little spot his head. Then go ahead and pull this in. Then go ahead and color him in his outfit, and then we'll work out the next section of it. So get him painted in. Cause I think I'll try to work on the rest of the stuff later as we go. So I don't want to get too super nitpicky. I want to try to do this quick here. Have some fun with it. Just a color along, so getting in that nice, blocking him out, and then we'll block out the rest. So that way we can get in there and really make sure we get everything on there tight. Right there. Should be good. Okay, let me erase some extra stuff, because there's some stuff on here that obviously I don't need. Whoa, okay. Yeah, definitely don't need that much eraser. Just a little bit bigger there. And try to clean this up before we get going. Like I said, that way I can Avatar section going there. Tighten up the edges. I know, you know, in some of the other scenes where he was in the Avatar state, he didn't have his stuff on. He tended to kind of be shirtless whenever well, not, he didn't always be, he wasn't always shirtless when he did. But sometimes when he was in the Avatar state in particular, he tended to be shirtless. It's kind of interesting. In this case, he's not. So, you gotta remind people, he's a kid, man. Sometimes kids don't wear shirts. That's neither here nor there. Alright, so we got that part blocked off. So I am gonna then come in. Let me go back, and there's a part of this that's just really bugging me. So I want to make sure to get that good and zoomed in on. Let's go here. Let's pick this up a little bit. There we go. We will go in and place that right there. Just to make sure, like I said, we got that good, nice, clean, yeah, missed a little speck right there. And we're going to do that, and then while I'm here, we'll go ahead and erase that edge part right there. And there we go. So now what I'm actually going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and take it one step further, and I'm going to go ahead and do the next parts, but I'm going to put it under that layer so that way I don't interrupt that layer. Cause I feel like I'm at a good place there, and if I go in and do, I see something else. Hang on. Let's pop that real quick. Make sure that's filled in. I don't like leaving out white spaces if I can help it. So that's all there. Let's go ahead and erase that to try to train myself so I see stuff that's off even when it's zoomed out. So that way I don't end up catching it later. I could end up getting surprised by it's like, oh, that didn't get colored right, or that was too far over. I'd rather catch it early. One less thing to have to clean up for later, right? Okay, so I will, there's that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the next layer under. Again, go under there. And then what we'll do is we will do a lighter tone of gray for here. We'll go up with just a hair. Okay, so we're going to put this there. Let's go here. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. Fill that all in. I could have probably went ahead and just tried to fill it, but I noticed right off the bat when I was doing the line work, I see that there was a big old gap missing. So if I did that, it would incorporate the whole thing, and I don't want to incorporate the whole deal because of the fact I want to kind of mix some things together as I'm doing it. So the idea is that this would be one portion of that mix, and then another portion of the mix would be there as well. Shrink this down a bit. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Just cleaning up some stuff here on this. And make sure I get this right the first time through. I could probably go in and tighten that, couldn't I? If I really wanted to, I could probably go in and lay out something to where take that out. Let's try that. Let's go back in here. Let's color that out. Okay. Now we'll come in. We will continue to work. Okay, let's take that one step further. Let's go here. Okay, let's take it down to there. Okay, let's go up a level here on the lighter part. And then, to be honest, what I want to do is just go back here. Let's erase this part out. And then what I want to do is come in and fill the rest of this with the next tone. Okay, so let me select that, see how it'll work with the lines when I do. Okay, so now I will select modify a bit to expand it. Try to tighten up the grab a little bit. And then what I want to do is go here and go ahead and bring that down a little bit and go, let's fill that one. Okay, so we've got a little bit of contrast going on there. And then we'll go ahead and put that through. So we're going to go ahead and paint this part up. Fill this up there. We'll go ahead and tighten this up a bit. Fill that in. I kind of like the fact that we got streaks in there. It kind of gives me ideas as I'm working on it. So some of the whites didn't quite get grabbed, and that's okay. I understand that it isolates out, so that works better in a way. So we're going to go ahead and look at this. Every so often I like to get it to where I can make sure that it, let's go ahead and pull it out a little bit further. Let's give us a little bit more here. Okay, yeah, I put it in a chat box, so I wanted to make sure I had one. I was like, I put it in a chat box, I know I did. Yeah, I want to make sure I had one in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that through. Let's go ahead and go a shade or two darker than where we're at currently. So let's go here. I'm going to pop him out a bit in the background, so I'm going to do this. Let me go here and go. I'm just trying to think how to do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go here. We're going to go ahead and darken this side up. Go ahead as well. We'll bring some of this out to this section. And put this in there as well. So use this part to cover it, hit the parts that are not being hit so far. Kind of imagine that being, the different elements are kind of be represented in this, so that way it feels like he's truly in the avatar state. He's really picking up some of the different elemental types. He's not just doing like one water move or something. I kind of wanted to be like, oh, he's going to do this awesome thing. So we will then pick this up. And then we'll go here, come along the edge. And grab that, and then do the same thing on the back end. Bring that through. I'm having fun, Jingles. Are you seeing the stuff? I think I got the stuff in there. I made sure the alert box was working. So hopefully this time around the stuff's in there like it's supposed to be. I went back and looked at a couple of different YouTube videos trying to make sure all my stuff's in there. And of course, once I realized the alert box was what was missing yesterday, that kind of played a part in the things, I think. So let me look here. Let's go ahead and go back in. And let's make sure that I've got all my stuff cleaned up before I actually go in and do my color stuff. Alright, so I didn't quite finish that. Let's go ahead and pull that off. And pull this up around the head. Tighten up the picture, and then same thing there, and then now we're going to come back and to there, and we'll continue the color work on that end. So we want to definitely make sure all is there, all is in, everything. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. I like it. So make sure that's all there. I guess I need to probably get there as well. Let's go ahead and erase this portion. No, not that. This. There we go. Okay, we'll erase that and put it in there. Alright, so let's go back in. Let's pick up, let's go to the eyedropper. Let's pick up some lighter. I think we want to end on the lighter note, so we'll come on the lighter and do this. And then come back in on the back side and do that part. And no, we'll do that. I just got to be careful right around this part. I want to make sure I don't run into stuff. Okay. So let's pick that up. Let's go ahead and erase this much off of it. Erase. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop that. I just want to pick up one small deal real quick. I think I've got something while I'm looking at it close. Something that I can definitely pick it up on and do better with it. If you missed the stream yesterday, I was doing my Skeletor impersonation. So I almost kind of slipped out there as we were going. I don't need you to feel like I'm, trying to do my Skeletor thing again, because I'm definitely not trying to do that. I've kind of been messing with it a bit, so we're going to stretch this back out where I need it to be. Okay, so we'll keep it on there for you. Okay, and so now we're going to get into the fun stuff. We're going to start the coloring. Now I'm going to need a little bit of reference. So I'm going to see if I can pull this in. I didn't think about this at the time just for color reference. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do something real quick. Okay, just bear with me just a second. Alright, avatar. The Last Airbender. Images. Okay. Where is a good picture of him in outfit? Let's see, bear with me. I think I got something. I think I'm getting there. Okay. Because I want to try to keep it as close to faithful as I can. I don't want to go and just do something wild hair. I want to make sure I get it done correctly for you. And where is the best picture for me to do this? That's probably what it's going to be. That's probably, oh no, I don't. It's got that other stuff in the middle. I want to make sure I'm not doing something that's going to end up getting me copyright struck. Bear with me, I'm almost done. Okay, so let's copy that. And then let's go in and let's create a new layer so that way I can, yep, create that. And then we'll go ahead and paste it. And we'll select all, copy that,